think you can escape my web? I pull the strings. I orchestrate the chaos. Resistance is futile.
Powerful.
I'm the bad guy. What the hell is this place?
We gotta get out of here! They're everywhere! I don't know what you're talking, you're lying. I swear, I don't know anything. You're making a mistake. We need to fight back. I ain't got time for this shit. We gotta move now. This ain't gonna be pretty. Ain't no other way out.
You must free yourself from the continuous chains of your own making. I am free. I am whole. I am enough. I am powerful.
Hey guys, hey. Welcome to the live. Now, I got some things to talk about today. So please hit the like button, share it out, or whatever. Because honestly, I think this whole conversation that revolves around social media content creators attacking one another, the fight for fame and glory has gotten a tad bit sanctimonious, if you will. And I think we have entered fully into the stratosphere of delusion personified. Whether you're talking about Tasha K and her GoFundMe for Cardi B, if you're talking about Anton Daniels and him now wanting to attack content creators, while we still waiting on that lawsuit for Corey Holcomb, honey. If you're talking about Marianne Lorian, Lene, Umar Johnson, and Lennon Anna, it's all the same. Hate harmonized. It's all the same. It's a bunch of delusions of grandeur, right? And people that don't really respect themselves, nor do they respect others. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to take a listen to what happens when people don't really respect themselves.
Today we're going to talk about signs someone does not respect themselves, but think they do. Those people that think they respect themselves, but actually don't respect themselves. You see it in the way they act, the way they talk, the way they project. You can just see it. A lot of people think that they respect themselves, but their behavior says otherwise. And in this video, I'm going to show you exactly what they do. The first thing that people do is they tolerate things just to avoid discomfort. I don't know why people do this, but they would allow people to walk over them, talk to them anyhow, just because they don't want to approach the person or confront the person. And I feel like I made a video about confrontation. If you guys watch that video, it's in my playlist or something. If you guys watch my old videos, you'll see me talk about confrontation. And a lot of people are afraid of confrontation because of their comfort. They're too comfortable where they're at. They don't want to approach the person. They don't know how that person is going to react. So they will tolerate anything. And sometimes I know there are some people you got to read the room. There are some people you just walk away. You don't say nothing. You just let them be. But I feel like there's a difference between letting them do something to you and you walking away. You walking away is you creating boundaries, or just saying, you telling your body like, I can't take this and I'm just gonna walk away. But then you just tolerating things because what, you just don't want to feel uncomfortable, or you're scared of how that other person is going to approach you, is two different things. So people that say they respect themselves would never tolerate things just to avoid discomfort. A lot of people that say, I'll let that slide just to keep the peace, is you not respecting yourself. I know a lot of people might come for me for that, but sometimes you just can't let things slide. Like if someone says something, you got to check them right there and then. You can't let that slide because they're going to do it over and over and over and over. The first time they do it is them trying to see where their limits is. Like, okay, where the limit is at. Can I keep going? Can I stop going? Like, you know, is she going to come for me? Is she going to check me? And then once you check them, they'll be like, oh, you're doing too much. But never, never, never let things slide. People that say they could let things slide, most times people don't respect them. They're like, oh, well, I just leave it for that person. Oh, I just leave it for that person. That person's just gonna let it slide. I could talk to him or talk to her however I want to. So the first thing is, don't tolerate things that you know that you don't like. Don't tolerate random things. Don't tolerate things that you feel in your soul that you're not happy about. If somebody said something to you and it hurts you, you better speak up for yourself. If you don't, they're going to continue to disrespect you. And then even if they say, oh, you're doing too much or you are overreacting, let them say that. Let them say whatever they want to say about you. But if you feel within yourself that you don't like it, your gut feeling is like, I don't like this. I really don't like the way this person spoke to me. And most of the time, the way you know you don't like something is when you go back home and you think about it and you think about it and you think about it. That's how you know that it bothers you. It bothers you. If you don't think about it over and over and over, that means that it didn't bother you that much, so it doesn't matter. But if it bothers you, you'll talk about it, think about it, dwell upon it. So as soon as you feel that feeling and you don't like it, confront the person right away. Tell the person.
And that's ultimately what this is about. Hey, no chaser. This is about, you know what I'm saying? When people are disrespectful, really just speaking about it and being allowed to have that voice. Now, I was watching the Working Man podcast today, and he was reviewing like Marianne, reviewing Jaguar Wright, reviewing what the spaces have said about the check. I also tapped in today and watched, Lakeisha Keisha go in about, listen, this is who I am. Anton doxed me, so it's a problem and whatever else. And I have to say respectfully to everybody, like, all of y'all are tripping. Everybody has a right to talk about whatever they want to talk about on social media. Y'all trip me out when you be like, I could do whatever I want to do. And then as soon as somebody does something or says something, responds, reacts, make their own brand of commentary, now they a hater and they trying to take you out. You know what I'm saying? Like, people will sit there and say, it's horrible that Corey Holcomb called Anton's daughter a monkey. And then when they're mad, hey, elevate me. When they're mad at Anton, then yes, your daughter is ugly. No, it's not okay to say that his daughter is ugly, even if he is arguing with you or he's done something offensive to you, because what that child did not do is that child didn't do anything offensive to anybody. I don't stand for that. It bothers me. And I'm one of those people that I'm going to keep it a stack regardless. But another thing is, a lot of people do not operate under Machiavellian principles, right? So I'm going to let y'all vibe out. And I'm going to let y'all listen to some Machiavellian principles. Again, this video is not for everybody, because everybody can't vibrate on this frequency. However, this video is something for all of you to, oh, Lord Jesus, I can't. Mr. J. I know I got to catch up on Money Boy Trey's video. So I may have some interesting perspectives on that, because it's already been giving like dark triad personality archetypes, but we'll get deeper into it, because if you guys haven't picked up on what goes on over here at Mind Chaos Brew, a lot of the basis for the content is dealing in psychology, the psychology behind it. And I'm gonna tell you, a lot of y'all give away your power. You are explaining every single thing that everybody asks about, that everybody, but I told you that Umar sent them. Umar sent Lene. Umar sent Mary. And Mary admitted in her last video that, yeah, the check was fake. So what the fuck has it been over the past couple of weeks with her trying to pretend like she has this real check and going all over the place? Like, let's keep it a stack. Both of them are liars. They've been liars. To Jaguar's point, should this check story have gotten so big? Maybe, maybe not. But yeah, it kind of needed to. Because this exposes how most people operate on social media. If they don't have something accurate to say, they will lie. They will over embellish. Anything as long as they can get a click and a view. Anything as long as they can get some attention. And the reality is, not everybody on social media is here for that. Some of us is over here because, you know, we actually have something valid to say. And if it's not salacious, if it's not drama filled, if it's not, oh my God, this person is sleeping with this person has a felony, this person did this, people don't tune in as heavy. And that's unfortunate, but that is the society that we live in. For me, the check story is about the principle of it. You're out here lying and then you're trying to flag people's channels simply because you're a liar and you don't agree with people saying that you're a goddamn liar. As far as Lene goes, that I might review Money Boy Trade's video tonight when I got a little time. You know what I'm saying? We'll watch it together as a group, or you guys can go over to this channel and watch it both ways because I'm going to have something to say. And I do have a little bit of commentary to give about the Working Man's podcast as well. I might do that. Probably not tonight. Actually, let me see. What evening am I fully free? Because I want to be able to invest some time into this because it's going to be the last bit of energy I expend on them until something really major and like fully catastrophical happens. Okay, so I think it's going to be no Wednesday. I have that event, so it will be Thursday. Not really though, Lone Jazz, not really. I mean, I got a lot of different looks that I keep up with. Hold on, let me show you something. That's just me. That's that baby fat. Don't worry about it. But you know, that's me. You know what I'm saying? I am. That's who I am. I try to keep the AI very, very much in alignment with my actual look because I know some people do that. It's very horrible. But all right, let's listen to these Machiavellian talking points. But yeah, it'll be on Thursday, probably at like 5:30, 6 o'clock, and then we're gonna fully go in because a lot of people in the African American community are just looking bad nowadays, doing anything for a check. Why are we doing anything for a check? Anyway, let's begin. And I hope you guys enjoyed the comic. If you didn't, let me just play it again for those of you just walking in the room.
You think you can escape my web? I pull the strings. I orchestrate the chaos. Resistance is futile.
Powerful.
I'm the bad guy. What the hell is this place?
We gotta get out of here! They're everywhere! I don't know what you're talking, you're lying. I swear, I don't know anything. You're making a mistake. We need to fight back. I ain't got time for this shit. We gotta move now. This ain't gonna be pretty. Ain't no other way out.
You must free yourself from the continuous chains of your own making. I am free. I am whole. I am enough. I am powerful.
Okay, you are free, you are whole, you are enough, and you are powerful. But let's get into this Machiavellian principles so y'all can start getting your mind right. Thank you. It wasn't given the sound. Appreciate you. So let me start that again.
Stop explaining yourself.
If you guys can hear that, put a 1 in the chat, please. Hey, Lorna, how you doing, love? Miss you, boo. Put a 1 in the chat. Put a 1 in the chat.
Time you justify, you bleed power. The moment you over-explain, you hand your narrative and your authority to someone else. Silence, restraint, and mystery create influence that words alone can never achieve.
Look around. The people who command respect are not the ones who talk the most. They are not the ones who defend every decision, justify every mistake, or beg to be understood. Power does not live in explanations. Power lives in restraint. 500 years ago, Niccolo Machiavelli saw this clearly. In The Prince, he didn't teach leaders how to be liked. He taught them how to remain in control. And one of his darkest, most uncomfortable lessons was this. The moment you feel the need to explain yourself, you have already lost ground. Why? Because explanations place you beneath the listener.
Do you understand that? When you are explaining to somebody who you are, what you have going on, and your worth, you are begging them for validation. This is why I find Marianne Lorient to be hilarious. This is why I find Lene Stacks to be hilarious. This is why I find Lennon Honor to be hilarious. Anton Daniels, everybody. Tasha K, all of them. Y'all putting yourself at the mercy of your audience. You now are defending. You trying to defend yourself. Your life is your life. Win, lose, or draw. Good, bad, or indifferent. And then y'all go to the highest degree, to the umpteen power. Marianne Lorient. For you to come out in that video today and say, yeah, she right, the check was fake, but Lennon should take more accountability. Sweetheart, you sound ridiculous. And not because you want Lennon to take more accountability. You sound ridiculous because you have spent the past few weeks lying out of your butt cheeks, trying to make people believe that the check was real and you deposited the check. But y'all be so quick to explain, so quick to talk, that you tell too much. What's up, Rem Ram? Did Tasha K genuinely think she's going to raise $2 million? I thought she wasn't hurt for cash. Listen, even with Tasha K, and I like Tasha K, but Tasha K, girl, I think it's a bit crazy that you asking the viewing audience to pay off your debt that you had a couple years to pay off already. And you said you had it and you wasn't going to pay her. So do I think people do have the right to kind of question that? Absolutely. Absolutely. Because what do you want, sweetheart? That's crossing a line. But then when you say that people are doing too much with their expectations, automatically you got to be a hater. Nah, hate for what? I just know if I go out of my way to say something that's salacious, I can promise you this. 513-205. I can promise you this. Anything I've ever said, anything I've ever done, any debt I've ever had, any hardship I've ever gone through, the pride in me. Hey, beautiful Bernice, the pride in me will not allow me to come out here and ask y'all to carry the freight. Because the way life is set up, y'all all have your responsibilities and things you have to take care of as well. And I think that's a big problem in this community. Somebody dies and they don't have an insurance policy. Well, let's sell t-shirts and do fish dinners instead of leaving that person out there on their own. I'm sorry, you might have to go to Pottersfield. And that may sound harsh to some people. But once we start realizing that the community is meant to band together to do things for the community, not be a personal rescue mission, I think we will be better off overall, because it will force the understanding of personal responsibility. But nobody don't want to talk about that though. Even with the Umar Johnson situation, I'm going to say this, and it's going to hurt a lot of feelings. Y'all donate to Lenin because at the end of the day, you have been so mentally conditioned from prosperity ministry teachings in church to just give to somebody, just sow a seed somewhere so your blessings can come tenfold. But the reality is you got to sow a seed into yourself. You got to sow a seed into your lineage. You got to sow a seed into your community. That is how your blessings abund. But again, when I say shit like that, people turn around and tell you that you a hater. Like there's one of them CCC people, right? I told you the other day, and I'm going to keep talking about it, and I'm going to keep talking about it. First, the person came in my chat like, well, I don't agree, and I think you're a hater, but, you know, much respect. I'm just going to unsubscribe. And I was like, well, all right, cool. Peace out. Take care of yourself. Then they see me in somebody else's chat. I send a super chat. You should stop. Why should I stop super chatting somebody when you are free to super chat whoever the hell you want to super chat? But you will sit there and say somebody else is hating. You're hating. I need people to wake the fuck up. Realize that you're a hater. And it's okay if you're a hater. Just own that shit. Stand 10 toes down in it. Because if you don't want nobody saying nothing about what you doing or where you at or how weird that shit is, I'm sorry. Most content creators, they get a super chat, they'll say shout out to whoever sent the super chat, thank you, blah blah blah, maybe run up their little drop or whatever. They're not spending 45 minutes. That is the teaching of the church. And most people in this community have been going to church since they came out the womb. They don't even know why they're in church. They don't even know why they pretending to love God. They ain't never read that Bible. They don't have a personal relationship. What's up, April? They just doing whatever somebody else told them to do. Behold, I send you out as sheep amid the wolves. Come on now. Anyway, let's get back to this Machiavellian. Because I don't really be trying to come here to preach, but somebody got to say it. And all these black people on social media just trying to tear each other down just so they could get one extra click, one extra view, one extra cash app, and one extra super chat. What's up, Roderick? What is it? Because like how I told you, Wednesday I'm going to an event. I'm actually going to have an upload that's going to be for members first and then for the public. But I'm doing a live. I'm probably going to do a live Wednesday night, either while we're waiting before the event or right after, so we could talk about it a tad bit. But people not trying to show you your real life. And then when you do show people your real life, like if you guys that are new go down the content, you'll see I show trips and things like that. Oh, you just trying to show off. Nobody care how expensive this, that, and the third is. I'm not asking y'all to pay for shit. I'm just showing you things I do, things that I enjoy to aspire and inspire, because everybody got to go outside. Everybody got to go outside. Social media is cool or whatever, but for my subscribers, I need y'all to go outside. Social media should never be your life. Social media should not be the beginning and the end of your day. When you wake up in the morning, you should not be clicking YouTube to see what the fuck is popping. You should not be on Instagram. You should not be on TikTok. You should take a couple of moments, get you a nice room temperature glass of water, sit down somewhere quiet. You know what I'm saying? Meditate, heal, vibe out to the nature and the elements so that you can have your homeostasis together before you start your day. You starting your day with chaos? Please, how? Right? They need to go outside, interact with actual human beings, and touch some damn grass. They do. And this is why y'all have seen me taper off from the Machiavellian content. Yeah, it's good. I'm not going to hold you. It's a lot of views. It really is. Y'all really like what I have to say, and I appreciate that. But that is not true to who I am. Like, that was meant to be a sidebar conversation within a video of topics. And it spiraled out of control because don't come at me stupid, because I have respect for myself. And I'm going to let you know where you done messed up, where you done crossed the line, so you stop talking to me. Leave me alone. I don't like you. But you know, when people want to keep talking shit and then they got me all over their Instagram and they upset because they got jilted. You're a jilted lover, Lene. Don't put me all over your Instagram. I don't want to sleep with you. I like men, number one. And number two, I heard you smell like a dumpster. So don't be obsessed with me. But I told y'all when I did that video, the way the sickness in her is set up, what I said to her and how I manipulated her mind in that live stream was going to turn her on and she was going to be obsessed. And you will see my words don't return void. Take it. Take the chill. You're welcome. Do you know how to say thank you? Excuse me. Come back here and say thank you. Hey. Oh. Listen, my child likes to play in my face. Anyway, let's get back to this Machiavellian. I almost called out his whole government, child, but y'all don't need to know that. Hold on.
Turn you into a defendant. They invite judgment, debate, and doubt. Think about it. When someone accuses you and you rush to defend yourself, what message are you sending? That their opinion matters more than your authority. Machiavelli understood human psychology before the term even existed. He knew that most people judge with their eyes, not their minds. They don't analyze truth deeply. They react to appearance. And the appearance of someone who explains too much is simple: uncertain, shaken, exposed. Silence, on the other hand, does something dangerous. Silence makes people uncomfortable. Silence creates mystery. Silence forces others to imagine. And what people imagine is often far more powerful than reality. In modern life, this lesson is even more important. We live in a world where everyone feels entitled to an explanation. Social media, workplaces, relationships. Everyone wants access to your reasons, your thoughts, your fears. And the more you give, the weaker you appear. Explaining has been sold as honesty.
Hey, Joe.
But Machiavelli would call it self-sabotage. This video is not about being rude. It's not about being cruel. It's about protecting your authority. Because when you stop explaining yourself, something strange happens. People listen more carefully. They choose their words more cautiously. They hesitate before crossing you. You become harder to read, harder to control, harder to challenge. And that is where real power begins. In this video,
Amen. And I'm going to tell you, as somebody that's been there, trust me, I've had my share of scandal on this platform, all manner of nonsense. Honey, and I've told people my whole entire life, yeah. Everything they say is true, and then some more shit, and then some more shit, and then some more shit. Now whatever else is going on. You understand what I'm saying? Thank you, Jasmine. Yeah, I don't play no games with them big head kids. I'll be like, man, listen, y'all know y'all man, then stop playing in my face. And they always like to pull it when I'm on this live because they know, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be edited with what I say to them. They smart. They smart. They know when to do it. But you know, y'all gotta start holding your tongue. Number one, don't nobody nowhere, not just on social media, in real life too. Don't nobody got no heaven or no hell to put you in. So if they don't like what you doing, what they gonna do about it? Y'all saw the post I did on my community tab. Right, beige, greyhound lives matter. What we gonna do about it? Then they be doing stuff when they throw up videos and try to sit there and explain away their bad behaviors when they don't get the response that they anticipate or they expect. Honey, don't nobody give a damn. Okay, hey Dr. Nikki, don't nobody really care. And this is the part that people really don't get. This is just entertainment. It's only entertainment. They want to see what's going on. They're going to be nosy because we are nosy as a species, as a human beings. But as far as actually care to actually resolve a situation, nobody does. And let me put this message out here very boldly. Siobhan Lene Stacks, if you think that anybody cares that Umar Johnson did you wrong, honey, they don't. Marianne Lorien, if you think that anybody cares that Lennon used you, he ran a play and he used you, they don't. And AAS don't care about neither one of you ladies. Catch. I know I'm in her head, Trey. But I told you I would be. because it's just that truth that she can't take. Truth hurts. But Keisha don't give two shits about all of that doxing that Anton did. If you go by her lives that she did today. And Anton, the whole entire YouTube streets got you in your feelings, sir. Anton Daniels. You're supposed to be bigger than this. You a millionaire. You're headed down the same road as Corey Holcomb. Because Corey Holcomb messed up his whole brand trying to explain shit to social media. He got off his square. He got off his path. He got off of his content. And he is losing badly. Right. Umar saved young black boys and Lennon Honor saved roaches. You know, it is what it is. He be talking to the roaches. You know what I'm saying? He be doing all of that. Shout out to Lennon Honor. Y'all really be letting the opinions of others reshape who you are. Even Tasha K. Tasha K, you wanted to be big bad bitch when you could have just really respectfully took the video down and let it go. But we're going to dwell in the past. But now you want to sit there and get the audience to pay the freight for your decisions? No, ma'am. Stand on leadership. Pay that shit your goddamn self. Anyway, let's continue.
I'll show you how silence, restraint, and controlled ambiguity can make you untouchable, without shouting, without aggression, without begging for respect. These are Machiavellian strategies refined for the modern world, simple to understand, brutal in effect. By the end, you'll never feel the urge to over-explain again, because once you see how power truly works, you won't give it away so cheaply. Let's begin. Number 1. Stay silent under attack. The moment someone attacks you, accuses you, or pressures you to respond, your instinct will scream at you to explain. Your mind will rush to defend your image, your intention, your side of the story. This is exactly the trap. Power is not lost when you are attacked. Power is lost when you react emotionally to the attack. Machiavellian logic is ruthless but accurate. When you rush to defend yourself, you accept the frame of the aggressor. You silently agree that they have the right to judge you. The conversation shifts from your control to theirs. You stop being the authority and become the accused. Silence breaks this dynamic instantly. It refuses the frame altogether. Silence under attack is not weakness. It is a psychological disruption. Most people expect resistance, excuses, or emotional reactions. When none come, they feel uncertainty. That uncertainty works in your favor. The attacker starts to question their own position. They wonder if they went too far, if they misunderstood, or if you know something they do not. This hesitation is where power quietly returns to you. Staying silent does not mean freezing in fear. It means remaining composed and deliberate. Your body language matters. A calm face, relaxed posture, steady eye contact. No rushed movements, no nervous gestures. Your stillness sends a message louder than words ever could. It says, you are not threatened. It says their words did not land. It says you are above the need to defend yourself. When you speak too quickly, you give away information. You reveal emotions, priorities, and vulnerabilities. An attacker listens carefully for cracks. Silence denies them that access. They can...
Do y'all understand that? And I'm telling you, it's been a good 4 years. I just recently started cracking on people because at this point, like, you're obsessed. So, F it. And everybody's been getting this work. But prior to, there's people in my chat that can tell you right now, I straight ignore people because I don't give a shit. I don't go watch people's content that I don't enjoy, not even from the clouds. I'm not finna argue with you. I don't give a damn what you got going on. Like, stop it. The only time I've really come out here really swinging is when somebody was talking about my child. When they was talking about my child, you know, all bets is off. That's when I had to go through and really, you know what I'm saying, start showing people who they are and who they are not, honey. But other than that, I don't give a damn. girl, it's crazy. People say that I'm not really married, all this and all that, and I'm just like, oh, okay. Well, as long as that makes you feel good. But where's your husband that you got time to mind my business? Where's your wife? Right. The Don said not to let anyone outside the family know. What the hell you thinking, right? House business, house business. And y'all be letting y'all house business be business for the streets. I know what you meant, 513. Yes, but let's continue.
Not twist words you never gave them. They cannot argue against a position you never explained. They are left fighting shadows. This strategy works because most confrontations are not about truth. They are about dominance. People attack to test boundaries, to see how easily you fold. Silence passes the test. It shows that pressure does not control you. It forces the other person to carry the weight of the confrontation alone, and that weight becomes uncomfortable fast.
And I'm telling you, you want to see that shit real time, go to Not for Humans. I'm not sure if he put that live behind members or not. Somebody was trying to say some real crazy shit to me the other day, and I was like, okay, well, prove it. What's the first initial? You know my job. What's the first initial? Oh, yeah, this down the third, show it. Oh, yeah, this down the third, show it. Prove it, show it, prove it. That's not the response that they were looking for, right? So they didn't really know what to say. Then they was giggling and kiki and acting a whole damn donkey. Yes, babe, we're going to this. I already took off for that day for you. What is it? I'm sorry, guys. Give me one moment. Yeah, you can say hi.
Hey guys, how you doing? Guess what? Tomorrow's St. Patrick's Day, and if anybody knows I'm wearing green, get the pinchy.
Not get to pinch it. So you need to wear green tomorrow.
I need to also wear black. I see. The thing is, I don't have an all black outfit, so I was wondering if
we will talk about it later, child. Maybe we'll go to the store or something. Do you need a signature? Say bye to the people.
Bye guys. Have a good day, and remember tomorrow wear green, or I will find you and I will thank you.
Well, get out of here, millennial tree. Goodbye. You know I put your baby picture up today. I put your baby picture up today.
Guys, that wasn't me. That was
the
master
you.
of deceit. No.
Look, let me show you a short. Because it's so cute. I love this picture of you so much. Oh my god. Look.
What do I look like?
You look like a little chipmunk. You were only like,
I look
what?
like I would
7 days
summon
old.
Satan.
No, you don't. You were 7 days old. Get out of here. Get out of my office. Goodbye. Close my door, please. Thank you. Yes, okay. Make sure y'all got y'all green on tomorrow, or it's gonna be pinch. All right, but let's get back to this video. I can't with these kids.
There is another advantage to silence under attack. It buys you time. Time to observe, time to read the room, time to understand motives. While they speak, they reveal themselves, their tone, their insecurity, their hidden agenda. By not interrupting with defense, you gain information while giving none away. Eventually, most attackers overextend. They talk too much. They expose their emotions. They contradict themselves. At that moment, you are no longer reacting. You are choosing if and how to respond. And often, the strongest move is to say very little or nothing at all. Silence turns the attack into a one-sided performance. The louder they get, the calmer you appear. And in the eyes of observers, that contrast decides who holds authority. Number 2, respond with calm detachment. After silence, the next layer of power is emotional control. Calm detachment is not about pretending you don't care. It is about refusing to let others see what affects you. Machiavelli understood that emotions, once visible, become leverage.
Can I tell y'all what? I am the queen of revealing nothing. Like, I'll be being loud as hell. I'll be talking a whole bunch of fool la la. I'm telling you. Oh, big head kids. But you know, you cannot let people know what your Achilles heel is. I'm telling you, I've been on this internet since 2019 and nobody still knows it. And they never will. And they have tried everything. They've tried everything. And it doesn't work because I'm a fairly honest person. When I say fairly honest, what that means is if you ask me a question, I'm going to tell you the truth. But I'm not going to just willingly give you information. That's insanity. Exactly. That part 513. This is how you win. This is how you gain strategy and stratagem. Also, what I've observed and noticed is a lot of people say that they read the 48 Laws of Power. They don't really understand the context of the book. They just read it to say they've read it. A lot of people say they've read Sun Tzu's The Art of War. A lot of people don't even read that book correctly, right? For some books, there's a certain way you have to read it in order for it to make sense. Otherwise, you're just reading text and you're not getting the context. Anybody that's read The Art of War, I want you to go back and reread it. Read the essays first, then read the rest of the book. It gives a different perspective. And if you're really sitting there and you're ingesting some of these philosophers, you know, like Machiavelli, like Nietzsche, like Socrates, like, you know what I'm saying, Sun Tzu, all of that, and you really ingest it, the way you move is something different. Life is not about instant gratification. Reading it and comprehending it are two different things. Exactly. A lot of people read, but they don't comprehend. Just like a lot of people that say they Christians out here in these streets, you could tell by their actions, by their words, the things that they talk about, that they're not really a Christian. They have just been raised inside of the church. Being raised inside of the church and being a person that follows religion is two very different things as well. And it doesn't matter. It's not just for Christians. So let me be clear. It could be a Jewish person, a Catholic person, an Islamic person. I don't give a damn who you are. Your actions are the fruit. And a lot of these people not bearing fruit. And that's why a lot of people be like, oh, well, Raji, she's horrible. She's a horrible person. I am a horrible person because I operate in truth. And the truth is a mirror that a lot of people cannot take. But meanwhile, I walk away unscathed a lot because I'm not doing shit that is out of pocket or out of prose. But let's continue.
The moment someone senses panic, anger, or insecurity, they know exactly where to press next. Most people lose authority not because they are wrong, but because they look disturbed. Their voice changes. Their posture tightens. Their words speed up. These small signals announce that the challenge has reached inside them. Calm detachment shuts that door completely. It creates the impression that nothing external has the power to shake you. When you respond with calm detachment, you do not deny or confirm accusations directly. You acknowledge without owning. A short, neutral response keeps you centered while pushing responsibility back onto the other person. You are not fighting their narrative. You're standing outside of it. This position feels unsettling to those who expect emotional engagement. Detachment flips the power balance because it removes urgency. Attacks feed on reaction. Without it, they starve.
And let me also say this. A lot of y'all got to have some ego death. Now, I used to do a lot of content on ego strength balance, right? But YouTube suppressed the fuck out that shit. I'm not going to hold you. So when it comes down to ego strength balance, you got to really understand. Sometimes you're going to take a loss. That's okay. Who you trying to impress? That's one thing I can appreciate about London. He took this loss well. He knew he messed up with that check. He didn't carry it or belabor the point. He just went on somewhere, sat down, and then he got right back to business as he should. And I'm not going to hold you because there have been moments, like I said, when they was attacking my child, where that ego strength balance went out the door, honey. And I had to get with them very viscerally, right? But as you grow, You learn how to navigate yourself. This is why I say a lot of people are not media trained, because even just from the media standpoint of it, as you guys see, as we review people's content and their positions, right? It's always going to be on the internet. Once something is on the internet, it's forever. Somebody has it, even if somebody thinks that they deleted it. There's always a digital footprint of what you've said and what you've done. So unless you have a steel trap memory, it behooves people to just shut the fuck up. But that ego got to let these people have the last word. That ego got to make them be right. That ego. You're embarrassing me, and there's a couple hundred people in the room. Who gives a shit? Them couple hundred people is going to forget about you tomorrow. They're going to forget about you as soon as the live is over. Real shit. Perfect example of this is Corey Holcomb and Anton Daniels. Had they had that argument, kerfuffle fight, or whatever it was at the show, and then just walked away from it, washed their hands of the situation, nobody would have kept dragging it. But because they kept dragging it, and it's the ego, no, I'm the man. No, I punked him. Newsflash, both of you are punks. Because both of y'all sat there in each other's faces, talked underneath each other's clothes, made homosexual allegations and assumptions, and neither one of y'all put hands on each other. I know they are, but that's because of the ego. Because Corey Holcomb kept talking about it, postulating that he's the man. Now he's fucked up his brand, and he's also put into risk every single person that he employs. For Anton Daniels, I would never. And Anton Daniels is headed down the same path. That doxing that he did, well, I'm not even going to say doxing, but the public information that he shared, it put a bad taste in a lot of people's mouths. So Anton better watch it, or he winds up in the same position. Yeah, his numbers felt like that. Last time I tuned into his show, he had like 5,000 people in there. And that was a struggle. That was like mid-show. It's still good numbers, but comparative to the 23,000 that were in the room the day that him and Anton fell out, it's quite a significant fall from grace. And if you go look at his channel, his views went from like 250,000 views to like 27,000. So it's not good. But let's continue.
The other person begins to escalate, repeat themselves, or seek validation from others.
How many times have you seen it? And again, I'm going to tell you, go see Not for Humans. When they can't get underneath your skin and they can't win, then they'll start evoking the names of other people as if that's supposed to make something shake too. When you start being able to peep the plays from the skybox. Yeah, exactly, Armin. When you start being able to peep the plays from the skybox, then you start knowing how to cut off your responses or just leave. Just click a video off. Just leave a situation. Just get in your car. Just walk away. Leave somebody talking to themselves about a whole bunch of nothing. What's up, Omni? You're allowed to do that. Some people are willfully going to misunderstand you. Not because D is still 150, yes. Not because they don't understand, like literally comprehend the words that you're saying, but because for them it's more profitable, it's more beneficial to try to paint you out to be the bad guy. That's why I say I'm the bad guy. I'm the bad guy. Fuck it. I'ma be the fodder for your nightmares. So stay away from me. And you know, with this situation with the check, the only reason I've gone as hard as I've gone on it is because you tried to pull the wool over so many people's eyes with an advertisement. And then you try to sit there and ruminate on a lie again and again and again and again as if what you're saying is the truth. I'm so sick of these fucking liars on social media. They're not really telling you the truth. And they setting up these unbelievable parameters, right? Say hello to the bad guy, all right? You know what I'm saying? They try to set up these unbelievable parameters, and then they try to belittle you. They try to downplay your journey, downplay your wins, downplay who you are while begging you for a super chat and a cash app. I can't abide by it anymore. I've sat on social media too long and watched the narrative and whatever else, and it's that shit is not okay. There ain't no way that you should hear from the moment you click in, hey guys, hit the like button, hype the video, subscribe, share, and hit the cash app, because I need some money. We got to hit a goal of 50 people at $10 a piece. So you want somebody to pay you $500 just because you went live? And not even that you want or desire, but that you are going to repeat that messaging over and over again until somebody sends you some money. It speaks to desperation. Now, if y'all want to support my show, you're welcome to support via Cash App. You're welcome to support via Super Chat. But I promise you that setting financial goals for you guys to hit, I don't feel comfortable with it. I never have. And this is why I always tell people just buy the merch. I feel like if you buy merch, that's an even exchange. Nobody has to get in their feelings, because there's some people that feel like they buy your channels too. Some people feel like if they're your sponsor for your show every day and they're donating a lot of money to you, they can tell you what to do, what to say, how, you know what I'm saying, how to move, right? What happens if YouTube stops paying? There's a lot of people that are very much dependent on YouTube to support their families, and you don't own this shit. You a 1099 partner, and you can get dropped at any moment. Right. But that's that church mentality. That's that cult mentality. That's that brainwashing. And I know that's why the CCC got mad when I said it in that video. You're just hating. Hate for what? I could take care of myself, my family, my life. I never had to ask anybody to pay for me to move. I never had to ask anybody to buy a washing machine or a dryer for me, refrigerator, car, stove, nothing. What you mean? I never had to come to social media and say, hey, can you hit my cash app so that my kids can have a birthday? What are you talking about? Like this, when people say, hey, this is the type of shit that immediately runs in my head. Like, what are we doing? And y'all know I'm healing through Bell's palsy. I'm almost at 100%. I say I'm at a good 80%. Did you hear me coming out here every day asking y'all to hit my cash app or my super chat because I couldn't take care of myself? I was out of work for 2 weeks and I didn't ask nobody for nothing. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like, what are we doing here? And the people that do that the most that I find are people that are not even creating content in the traditional sense of the word. Like when y'all come over here, y'all see videos or visuals, you hear music. These are things and programs and software that I pay to use, right? But never got evicted and went live getting evicted for content. Amen. You better say that shit. I ain't never hit my kids in Walmart because they wanted a candy bar and I couldn't afford it, so they stole it. What? And that's another thing, Black community. Please stop having kids that you can't take care of. Right. You've been out of work for 7 months. You're not begging for cash apps. I tell you what, girl. I know that's rough, my love. I got you. I'm going to send you something just because. Hey, Saida. Right. It was some bullshit. That's why you still scratching your head, because it was some bullshit. Saida in the building doing a damn thing. There's too many people out here trying to lie to you. Now, when I graduate, I might pull an Amazon wish list. I might do that. I might do that for graduation. You know what I'm saying? If y'all wasn't poor, I might do that. But other than that, like, I just think it's very tacky. Exactly. But you know the thing about it, 513? If somebody subscribes to your video in the beginning of the video anyway, it doesn't necessarily have the same effect as if they subscribe more towards the end of the video. Because what YouTube is actually looking for is viewer retention. This is why YouTube doesn't count views if it's not a certain time frame and a time period. Child, harmonize. Don't tell them. Don't save them. They don't want to be saved. And it's not even like he lied on himself. He lied on his child. You put that sickness on your baby. I can't respect that. But again, and I don't think I'm better or worse than anybody else. I just got my own principles and my own drum that I run to. And people that have known me from the beginning will tell you, I've never changed off of that. It be usually my mods, usually April, shout out to April, that put my Cash App in the chat. Which will remind me to say, oh, hit the super chat and like and share the video. I like to just come up here and talk my shit. Whatever I'm talking about for today. But let's listen to a couple more minutes of this. I know, Armin, but because you didn't ask, that's why I want to. And people will tell you, I've supported a lot of people. So when somebody says some stupid shit about like tax money, that lets you know where their mentality is at. Lene, you can never. You say you a federal employee, but you going to take care of Umar Johnson's mother at a whim. Lets us know that that's a lie. Because you can't just pull time out of federal jobs. And if you don't show up how you're supposed to, that's how you get fired. Is that why you're trying to make social media work for you now? Did you have a good job and then you lost your job because you was chasing after some penis? See, I'm going to be quiet, though, because I don't even want to really take you there. This is not about you today. It will be Thursday, though. 7:30-ish, because I got to do something with the kids. As you see, the munchkin just came in here and let me know we got plans. All right, we got to wear green. Otherwise, it's going to be pinchy. But you know, we still don't know if the woman's alive. Child, let's listen to a couple more minutes.
Of these moves makes them appear reactive and unstable, while you remain measured and grounded. Observers instinctively side with the person who looks in control. Calm detachment also protects your long-term image. Emotional reactions may feel satisfying in the moment, but they linger in memory. People remember who lost control. They remember who looked rattled. Detachment leaves no such stain. It allows you to exit the interaction cleanly, without having exposed anything personal or strategic. This approach is especially effective because it feels counterintuitive. Humans are wired to mirror emotion. When someone confronts us aggressively, we expect to respond in kind or collapse into defense. Detachment breaks this mirror. It creates emotional dissonance. The other person feels exposed while you remain opaque. There is discipline required here. Detachment means resisting the urge to correct misunderstandings immediately. It means allowing others to sit with their assumptions. This restraint feels uncomfortable at first, especially if you are used to explaining yourself to maintain peace or approval. But approval is not power. Stability is.
Dad! Approval is not power. And no matter what you do, some people is always going to believe the bullshit anyway. Be stable in who you are. Have your real power within. Child, listen. I'm going to listen to a couple more minutes.
Attached responses also give you flexibility. You are not committing to a position under pressure. You are not locking yourself into statements that can be used against you later. You leave room to act, adjust, or respond on your terms, not theirs. Over time, people learn something important about you. They learn that emotional manipulation does not work. They learn that pressure does not extract explanations. They learn that you cannot be easily provoked. This reputation alone reduces future challenges. Calm detachment sends a silent message that speaks louder than any defense. It says you are centered, self-contained, and unmovable. And in a world driven by emotional chaos, the person who remains calm automatically stands above the noise. Number
Now that's the part where we gonna leave it. The person that is emotionally calm stands above the noise. And even if you do have to get a little bit loud, that don't mean you can't keep your emotions in check. You should be able to be loud as you want to be with no emotional involvement. At the end of the day, let them talk. Who give a shit? At the end of the day, if you did something, stand firm in it. Yeah, I did it. Yeah, I'm threatening. Now what else is going on? What you gonna do about it? What you gonna do? That's it. And again, I'm speaking out against any and everybody that's talking that crazy shit. What's up, I am Unique 718? How you doing? Hey, Rocky. Exactly. Hold on a second. Little girl, yes, what you want?
Good question before we leave you alone for the rest of the day. When we go shopping, can we get a suit, black suit, with a nice white tie?
No, because I want to see you wearing a dress.
A dress with a nice white tie.
Like an oversized tie, like the 80s?
Yes.
You're such a weird child. Please get out of here with your big head self. Thank you. And close my door. I appreciate that. Appreciate that. Yeah, she needed approval and she needed validations. I'm looking at some text messages, honey. I got to catch Money Boy Trey's show. I got to take notes, honey, because my God, today it's so sad. It's too sad. It's too sad. Too sad, baby. And now you gotta face reality. Because Umar says she's stink and he don't want her no more. And also, Lene, leave that young ass lady alone that went on all media access and told her little story, honey. You can hear the venom dripping out your throat. You can hear the hate and the disdain. Why you hate that little child? Well, that young woman. I'm not going to call her a child because she's 25 years old. Like, stop hating. Umar don't want you. He never wanted you. It was never you. Thank you, Lorna. Child, listen. It was never you, girl. He didn't want you. He used you. And is it foul? Absolutely, it's foul. But you learn and you do better. And if you guys want to catch the rest of that Machiavellian video, here it is right here in the chat. So you guys can save it. I will add it to the description bar or whatever. But yeah, like, we're not operating underneath the same frequency. Well, I am not operating under the same frequency as a lot of these degenerates. You, my viewing audience, we are coming into alignment. And I think that's why you are drawn to this channel. So if you're new here, you're free to subscribe. If you want to take a while, look through the content, and then make a decision, that's cool too. If you like what you see, share it out, support if you want to. Buy the merch. It's pretty comfortable. It's pretty dope. And, be good to yourselves and to each other. At the end of the day, you can't force people to do anything. You can't make people be. Either they vibe or they don't vibe. And I want you to be here and a part. Hey, go getter, how you doing? I want you to be here and to be a part of this process because this is where you want to be. I'm going to be very transparent with you. Sometimes I get to cussing people out and raising my voice. And sometimes I'm chill just like this. But please know, when I'm raising my voice and I'm cussing somebody out, it is a well thought out strategic choice. And I came here, right? I came here to encourage you all to live in your truth, to be the best version of yourselves. Because at the end of the day, nobody controls you but you. And let me further explain something to you about the need to push, right? When you just have that ambition in your spirit. Hey, beautiful. Every day I get up at 6 o'clock in the morning and I don't go back to my bed until like 1 o'clock in the morning. In between those hours, I take care of 2 different jobs when I feel like it. You know, I'm an independent contractor working on 1 too. I'm going to school for my bachelor's. I'm loving on my husband. I'm taking care of my 2 kids, and I'm supporting people that support me in a meaningful way. So when I tell you, you can. If there's money you need to get, you can do it. If you need help to figure out a plan, you can email me and I will help you. If you got an education you need to get to elevate yourself, you can. If you got love that you need in your life, you can. Everything that you desire and you want, you can have it. But it first starts with loving yourself, regulating yourself, and doing better. That being said, ladies and gentlemen, it's been a good time had by all. I'm gonna let y'all go out to y'all favorite song because y'all love that Mind Chaos Brew song. And shout out to everybody. Hey KKC, shout out to everybody that is, you know, going to the iTunes, the Spotify's, the iHeartRadios, all of this and all of that. Nah, I can't let y'all go. I gotta do a throwback today. But y'all can always listen to it there. But this one is gonna make you laugh a little bit. Thank you, Max. I appreciate you. This one's going to make you laugh a little bit as you walk out the door. Let me turn off the background noise because I did notice on the replay that it was kind of taking over whatever the outro is. I will catch y'all in the next one. Like I said, Wednesday night, we're going to do a little live. You guys, I'm wearing like lipstick on Wednesday. I never wear lipstick, so I'm very interested to see how that's going to turn out. I'm going to play with it a little bit today. But you know, I was watching them shorts. Damn, them shorts made me spend a good damn, how much did this cost? Like $30 on a lipstick, but the way the lip look came out, I was like, well, damn, I gotta have it. This Korean lip gloss, child. We finna see. But the outfit that I got, y'all, I'm so excited. Oh my God, it's gonna be cute. Wait till you see the lights. We about to be stepping out. Anyway, y'all, I love y'all. Be good to yourself and to each other. And stop explaining everything, responding to everything, and acting a fool. Just laugh at people. Let people think whatever the fuck they want. And I'll see y'all soon. Bye, guys.
It's against my religion to tell y'all my business. Tell y'all my business. Tell y'all my business. It's against my religion to tell y'all my business. Right now, I'm going to mind my fucking business. It's against my religion to tell y'all my business. Tell y'all my business. Tell y'all my business. It's against my religion to tell y'all my business. Tell y'all my mind your business. 100K or more in my pocket. I need 20K by this week. I need 100K or more. You hear me? In cash. I need 20K by this week. You talk too much. Talk too much. You talk too much. Talk too much. You talk too much. Talk too much. You talk too much. I don't live here. I'm chilling. Thank you very much. Have a nice day. Clear the way. Clear the way. Clear the way. You hear me? It's against my religion to tell y'all my business. Tell y'all my business. Tell y'all my business. It's against my religion to tell y'all my business. Right now, I'm going to mind my fucking business. It's against my religion to tell y'all my business. Tell y'all my business. Tell y'all my business. It's against my religion to tell y'all my business. Tell y'all my mind your business. I need 100K or more in my pocket. I need 20K by this week. I need 100K or more. You hear me? In cash. I need 20K by this week. You talk too much. Talk too much. You talk too much. Talk too much. You talk too much. Talk too much. You talk too much. I don't live here. I'm chilling. Sway, this my shit.
Sway, the weed makes God.
Please come here. Come.